I'm Reverend Dr. Suzi Schadle, minister here at Suncoast Center for Spiritual Living. We know tap dancing, trying to make sure we got everything going here. Okay. Some of us are still back in 2016 currently. That moment of silence was exactly 1 minute. I've never heard you so silent. 1 minute. And each year, we are giving 525,600 minutes. 525,600 of those that you just experienced. So how do you measure a year? How do you measure the past year that we just lived through? And how is it you're going to measure this year that is before you? $525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylight, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in stride. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in a life? How Angie Simmons, give her some love. So here's the deal, because we waited till this Sunday to do our welcoming of the new year, thinking that some of you might want to sleep in last Sunday. I guess you guys figured it out. So now, about 10,710 of your 525,600 minutes are already gone. Yikes. So we have 514,890 minutes left in this year. Tick, tock, tick, tock. So we stand, though, at the threshold of a brand new year filled with infinite possibilities. I mean, the smorgasbord of life is before us. How wonderful is that? But the question is, how will you spend your 514,890 minutes that you have remaining in this new year? How are you going to do it? You know, unconsciously, too many of us repeat the same year over and over and over again. You know what they say about people who have, I have 20 years of experience. Actually, I have 1 year of experience 20 times. You know, let that not be one of us. Let's not do the same year over. Well, I have to say, I was not heartbroken to see 2016 leave, actually, I have to say. I have to confess that.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to live in the now moment, you know? So let's do that. You know, if we don't consciously change our thinking, change the pattern of our thinking and of our feeling and our behaving, then we will relive either the past year or even, some of us may go back even further, you know. And trust me, it doesn't work. I've tried. I try all of these things just so that I can let you know, don't bother. So, do anything for you. So the question is, will you relive the past 525,600 minutes, or will you live a brand new 525,600 minutes in 2017? What's your choice? Will you walk through a revolving door, or will you walk through an evolving door? Huh? Yeah. I'm saying I like that. I stayed out nights working on that. The poet Angelise Arian wrote, either you will go through this door or you will not go through. So, you know, welcome to your choice. There's a good choice here and there's a not so good choice here. So choose to walk through that evolving door. You know, otherwise you're making a choice to either live from history or to live from present moment now creation. Which, by the way, just a little hint here. Now, the now moment is the only moment you have the power to create. You cannot create in the past and you cannot create in the future. You can create the future now. That's where your power is. Be in the now. Be here now. Somebody more famous than I said that one. I can't take credit for that one. Be here now. The choice is yours, how you're going to live this year, this 514,890 minutes that you have left. TikTok, it's probably less than that now. I need somebody with a calculator to keep track. You know, we can design how the next year unfolds by choosing what to release from the past, what to empower in the present, and what to create for the future with clear, conscious intention. Clear, conscious intention. That means we have to be present. It means we have to be awake. It means we have to really, truly be conscious and deliberate and intentional. We can choose not to be at the effect of our past. We do not have to be at the effect of our past. We can say, thank you very much, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Right? So we can choose to not be at the effect of our past, but rather to create and be the cause of our future. We can be the cause of our future because our consciousness is cause. Our consciousness causes the future that we will experience by creating it now. So get conscious. No time to be asleep at the wheel. Not this year, not this lifetime. Yes, you can have a day off, but you have to be consciously having a day off. And when we are conscious and we choose to be the cause of our intended future, that intended future then begins to create sort of a magnetism that literally pulls us into that future. So it's not like we have to effort. It's more, it's almost like riding a surfboard or a boogie board. Go with the flow of the wave, the power of spirit, that wave of spirit that carries us right into that consciously intended future that we create. You know, your best year ever is not out there in the future somewhere. It is within you right now. Your best year ever is within you right this minute. It is planted as a seed in the soil of your soul by you and spirit collaborating together. And if you don't believe that, some of you may remember we did a whole series about seed planting in October. And we actually planted some seeds out in that garden out there. And they're like, we're going to have beans pretty soon. They're going to be green beans out there with our name on it. And that's how it works with consciousness as well. So plant the seeds you intend and that you want to reap. The life that you've always wanted is within your reach. It's literally in your hands. Life is in your hands, no one else's. Angelise Arian again. By the way, if none of you, or if you've not read much of Angelise Arian, do. She's really powerful, really smart cookie. Angelise Arian says, every transition is a process of leaving and entering, and has the potential to expand our love, to teach us more about giving and receiving, and to manifest more balance and creativity, to invite new experiences and possibility into our lives. It is an opportunity to light a new path if we are willing to do the personal work necessary. And let me tell you, the bulk of the personal work necessary is to get conscious and stay conscious. That's the work, my friends. The work is in consciousness, and it's in being awake, being fully present to yourself, to life, to others, to all that the universe has to offer you. That's the work. I guarantee when we do that inner work, outer life reflects the work we've done powerfully. So to start the personal work, in just a few moments, we'll do a ceremony that will allow us to consciously close the past year and then to open ourselves up to this year that stands before us now. Because it's important, in order to have a new beginning, a powerful new beginning, we must close things with a good ending. Good endings lead to powerful new beginnings. And so it's important that we don't just, you know how people do that in relationships. I of course never done that, but I saw the movie. I heard the country western song. That people go, they don't really finish a relationship and they just hop to the next one thinking it's going to be different, because guess what the common denominator is? Them. If you don't do the inner work and consciousness, I guarantee the next relationship will be exactly the one you just came from. They may be wearing different clothes, drive a different car, have a different job, but it'll be the same relationship. Until we do the work, until we make the changes, nothing changes. So that's the work. It's in here, not out there, it's in here. So it's important that we take a little bit of time to reflect on and to complete the past, to appreciate it, to bless it, and to release it. All the challenging, funky things that we wish never happened, just release them. They're done, gone, finished, finito. Let it go. The only one hanging on is you. Let it go. And guess what? We also have to let go of even all the good stuff that happened. Because if we're hanging on to, oh yeah, I'm just going to relive that good experience over and over and over again, guess where we are? In the past. And we're clogging up the works with, and not leaving space for what's coming. So we need to clear the pipes, clear the space. So bless and release all of it, because there's more good coming. We must let it go, because what we hold on to keeps all those new possibilities at bay. It says, oh, I'm already full up. Got no more room at the end. So we gotta let it go. So we're gonna release into the fire all that holds you back, all that holds back the true magnificence of who you are. We're going to release anything that gets in the way of you blossoming into magnificence that you are. We're going to create a clean slate. I love that. Kids get this. They do it all the time. They don't wait for once a year where we get to, oh good, we get to let go of all that stuff and have a clean slate. I get to start anew. Kids do it all the time. They say, do-over. So we're going to do a do-over, big do-over. We're going to release and let go of all of that stuff, create a clean slate, prepare the soil of our soul to receive new seed. And we're going to do that with the purifying fire of transformation. The purifying fire of transformation. So in a minute, we're all going to do this. In case this job doesn't work out. How many fingers do you see? You know, out of the fire, we rise like a phoenix from the ashes and just let go. We rise into new life, new possibility. It's infinite possibility, simply waiting there for us. Things we haven't even dreamed of yet are waiting for us to be present to them so that they can be realized. And we literally would be pulled by vision and resolute intention into that future which we desire to experience. Collectively, individually, as a humanity, we are pulled into that desired future. So, you know, I would invite you to think about not just yourself, but this community and this nation and this world. Let's think big. Let's think big beyond ourselves. Because after all, we're all interconnected anyway. So what we release for ourselves, we're releasing for others, and what we embrace for ourselves, we're embracing for others as well. So as you consciously live each of your 525,600 minutes, actually you only have 514,800 and something now. And if I go on for too long, boy, you're all going to be, tick-tock. My time is wasting. So, but this is your opportunity for you to allow your greatest expression and your fullest potential to be realized. And you know what? And that is not a selfish thing. That is one of the most generous things that you can do, because it's not all about you. When you let yourself fully be, it is a gift to all the rest of us as well. It is a gift to all the world as well. So forget what your grandmother and your mother taught you. That's taught you. No, it's not. Embracing and being authentically who we are as fully as we possibly can be is the greatest gift we can give. Okay, so we're going to do our burning bowl. We're going to create the space to realize that potential and that possibility. We're going to release the past and any limitation that holds us back in any way whatsoever. Anything that still has energy on you, we're going to let it go, okay? We're going to purify it with fire. We're going to open to the infilling of spirit and create the space within us where spirit can do its work in and through and as us. And so I'm going to invite you to consider what you want to release to create that space for the new possibilities. So if you look in your envelope, you'll see a little tiny piece of paper. So you're going to, well, I have one here somewhere. So a little tiny piece of paper like the one you just saw me burn up. It's this big. But this is very special paper. It's way more powerful and bigger than it looks. So what you're going to do is anything that you want to release, and remember, you're releasing pretty much everything. You can write on this paper if you're very careful. You don't have to, because this paper is so special. You could just hold it to your heart. You could hold it to your head. You could hold it to any place on your body. It is super, super absorbent, and it will literally absorb.
Suck it in.
It'll suck up all the stuff you're releasing. So just allow all of it, and literally feel yourself lightening. Feel yourself releasing any attachment to anything from the past, and then literally feel it moving into this little paper. So just take some time to think of the things that you're letting go, things you're releasing. And as I said, you can either write it, or you can just hold the paper and it will literally absorb as long as you don't hang on. So just take a moment to do that. Literally feel the energy of let go move through your body, through your mind, your soul. You might even feel it hit the paper. Don't put the paper in the envelope yet. Don't use the envelope just yet. We have another purpose for the envelope. So right now you're just releasing, letting go into this super absorbent, special, spiritual paper. Let it go. Thoughts that no longer serve. Beliefs that no longer serve. Feelings that no longer serve. Physical challenges that no longer serve. Let them go. Emotions that no longer serve. So let it all go onto the paper. And then in just a moment, I'm going to invite you to come up one by one and hold this little paper that is now holding all of those things that you let go, because you're not holding on to anything anymore, correct? Right. That didn't sound very enthusiastic. Yeah. Let it go. It's here, right? Okay, good. So one by one, you'll come up and you'll hold the paper to the flame, and then you let it go. You hold it to the flame and you let it go. And all of those things you're letting go are consumed by the purifying fire. And then what happens is this burst of illumination, this burst of light and illumination of the spirit that is who you truly are. Okay? Ernest Holmes, our founder, said, "There's a light that permeates the world, but we have not sensed it. We need, in the silence of our own contemplation, to take time to feel that light and see it." And I would add, be it. Be that light. And remember, you must let go. You must let go. Those things we hang on to have a tendency to burn us. You must let go. Okay? So I'm going to demonstrate this one more time. And Wendy's going to play a song that you all know. If you want to sing along, that's fine. And encourage those who are at the flame at any given time. So one by one, go ahead and come up. And I will encourage you from here. Remember? Let it go. Not throw it down into the candle. Not hang on to it. Let it go. With a flourish, let it go. Okay? And for my first victim. Sally, come on.
There was a time
Let's encourage her. All right?
in my life, thought I had to do it all for myself.
Let it go. Woo!
Didn't know the grace of God.
yeah, you're gonna touch it and let it go.
Now I can say
Let it go, girl.
hardest struggling
Come on
just
down.
to make it through another day. You've got to let it go.
Let it go, girl. All right.
And this is what you have to say.
Let it go.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life.
You did it. It's gone.
And my heart is open wide.
Let it go, Janice.
I'm one with God. No more struggle.
Let it go.
No more strife.
No more.
With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, and I'm one with God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, and I am one with love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, and I'm one with love. There was a time when my life, I had to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know that I was saved. And now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling to make it through another day, you got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, and I'm with God. No more struggle. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, and I'm one with God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. I'm free in the Spirit. Yes, and I'm out of love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm learning to let go. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm one with God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, and I am one with God.
Wow. You feel a little bit lighter? Yeah. Yeah, doesn't that feel good? Let go of all that, release all that stuff. You know what they say, if I ever get all mine together, I wouldn't be able to lift it, so we're going to let it go, right? All right, excellent. You guys are good. You guys are good. You know, I almost always have somebody, when I do this, somebody who hangs on. You know, and then they have to go to remedial thing with the practitioners. So you should feel really open, light, ready to receive, right? So now we get to do the next part, which is preparing for creating your new scene for 2017. Okay? So you're going to create your new scene for 2017, which I hope includes this community and this world. So now you get to take out the larger piece of paper, this one. Okay? And this is where you're going to write your resolute intentions for 2017. The I am of your being. I am. Two of the most powerful words you'll ever speak. I am. I, inspired intention. A, affirmed with attention. M, moves into manifestation. I am. Say that with me. I am. Yeah. And now affirm with me. I am creating my new scene for 2017. I am creating my new scene for 2017. Yeah. All right. Feel that. And you've got all that space in you now to fill it up with all that I amness. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to rest in the stillness for just a moment. We're all amped up, but now let you rest in the stillness and connect with the power of Spirit moving in and through and as you, and contemplate in the silence the new year that is before you right now. Get ready to design whatever it is that you choose for 2017. You know, how will you create and spend 2017's remaining 514,800 and something minutes? Right? What are your resolute intentions and dreams and goals, and plans? In a moment, Mindy will play a little bit of background music while you're allowing yourself to become aware, to be fully present and become aware of what's calling you, to write down your resolute intentions for 2017 on that piece of paper. And I want to use the word resolve. I resolve to. Most of the time we write a big caption that says intentions. I'm going to ask you to say, I resolve to. Because resolve means to choose and decide with deliberate intention and purpose. I resolve to. And write those things down. And once you've written them down, look at them, embrace them, embody them in the stillness of your own being so that you become them already, right now. And let all of those intentions, those resolute intentions, become your affirmative prayer in this next year. Okay, so, and when you finish, you know, once you've spent some time, you've written them down, you've spent some time being with them, I'll ask you to fold that paper and actually put it in your, you know, fold it like you do a letter. It is a letter. And put it in your envelope, seal the envelope, and put your own address. Because it will magically appear in your mailbox at some point in the future. Okay? So you can put it in that envelope, seal it with your address. So just take some time as Mindy delights us with some music for awakening. So I just like to close with a New Year's prayer. And this will be on the website, by the way, if you want to, you know, reflect on it again at different times of the year. Here's our New Year's prayer. In this sacred and holy season of beginnings, I turn my attention to the inner celebration of light. I know that the light at the center of my being is the light of Spirit and the light of all. In this consciousness, I am one with God, at peace with myself, in love with life, and in harmony with creation. Heaven comes to earth through me, and a world of joy is revealed. The good I accept for myself and those whom I love, I accept for all people everywhere. I see that we stand together in the radiant truth of our shared being as the love light of Spirit bathes our planet, illumines our way, uplifts our thoughts, fills our hearts, inspires our words, and informs our deeds. Through us, a new year of peace, beauty, blessings is born. And so it is, and so we are, and so we allow it to be so. Amen. And blessings on your journey of creating your new scene for 2017. And so it is.